Menteri Keuangan Yang Berhormat Tengku Datuk Seri Zafrul
Tengku Abdul Aziz,
Zafrul Aziz, born June 25th, 1973. A very educated man. Graduated from the University of Bristol, the University of Exeter, and Tsinghua University. But more than that, he's a fellow chartered banker with the Asian Institute of Chartered Bankers. March 9th, 2020, just 9 days after the Sheraton move, Zafrul entered into Mahyaddin's cabinet. This was his first mistake. Why was he willing to work with Mahyaddin? Why would the CEO of CIMB Group, a man with an extremely high-paying job, say yes to a kleptocrat? Zafrul became the Minister of Finance. Under him, there were 8 aid and economic stimulus packages worth $530 billion to address the COVID-19 pandemic. They will be listed as follows.
As you know, I'm not a politician, right? And for me,
that's right. Zafrul isn't a politician. Zafrul was not corrupted. Zafrul doesn't have pending court cases. Zafrul wasn't a kleptocrat. But that's all in the past. From the moment he entered Mahyaddin's cabinet, like it or not, Zafrul became a politician. Zafrul was now working with a corrupted government. While Zafrul himself may not be a kleptocrat, he is definitely reporting to one. And while this error on Zafrul's part is huge, it's small in comparison to one glaring error of principle. And that error of principle is this: Zafrul Aziz, you are not democratically elected. But how? How could this have happened? There are 2 stages to Zafrul's entrance into the finance ministry. Stage 1, appointment as senator by the Agong. Article 44 of the Federal Constitution says that Malaysia's legislature shall consist of the Agong, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. The most important component is the House of Representatives, because those who sit there are all democratically elected. As for senators in the Senate, some of them are simply appointed in by the Agong. Thus, the Senate is a minor house, and accordingly should play a minuscule role in lawmaking. Article 45, subsection 1, subsection B allows the Agong to undemocratically appoint Zafrul as senator. However, Article 40, subsection 1 says that the Agong is to act on the advice of the cabinet, which according to Article 43, subsection 1 could mean no one on the 9th of March 2020 except Mahyaddin. Stage 2, appointment as finance minister by the Agong. Article 43, subsection 2, subsection B of the Federal Constitution says that the Agong will appoint ministers from either the Senate or the House of Representatives. Again, remember that the Agong acts on the advice of the Prime Minister. In keeping with democracy, those who are democratically elected will be appointed as minister in the executive cabinet. Exceptions exist, but it should not be for important ministries, especially the finance ministry. But that's how Zafrul got in. First, he was appointed as senator undemocratically. Then, he was appointed as minister again undemocratically. And all this while, Zafrul had to consent to this following Article 50 of the Federal Constitution. Thus, while it is easy to blame the Agong, the ultimate blame falls on Zafrul himself, as he himself consented to all of this. But it's legal, isn't it? So what's the problem? Legal as it may be, keeping the letter of the law is not the same as keeping the spirit of the law. The principle of democracy necessitates that ministers be democratically elected. Mahyadin, for all his schemes and all his treachery, at least is still an elected representative for the people of the constituency of Bago. But for Zafrul, not a single person elected him. Not a single one. Hamza Zainuddin. Has this man ever heard of conflict of interest?